Okay, so in this video, I just wanted to talk about a few things that have been going on in my life recently, just to give you a bit of an update on my situation. It probably turned into a little bit of a rant, but don't worry about that. Now, for all I know, I don't think a lot of people are actually going to see this, but basically, over the last, I don't know, 2 weeks, maybe, there have been a few things going on in my life that have kind of just not been great, to say the least. So, um, if you don't know, I am 18 years old and I live in Ireland. And at that age, there's a really big school exam we do much later on in the year, around June actually, called the Leaving Certificate. You mostly hear it just called the Leaving Cert or the LC. And basically, I'm not saying I'm going to quit yet, but what will happen is when I'm coming up to major exams, I'm probably going to take like 1 or 2 or possibly 3 or 4 week long breaks, just basically to give myself a chance to study and get some relaxation in at the same time, rather than just being straight on studying and then going straight to editing, which could be really stressful. So that's something I wanted to get across, is that I'm not quitting, but you might see the frequency go down if a big kind of exam is coming up. But there have been other things going on in school kind of related to that, but also like they weren't tests. They were like, I've had big assignments basically. And it was about 2 weeks ago. I had this one assignment which was extremely difficult. I literally, I got on Tuesday. I thought I had a week and a half to do it. Basically, I made a very slight effort to try to do it the first few days, but didn't really even start it. And then on Friday, I was like determined to at least get it started, and I just couldn't. And I ended up like basically staying in my room for hours on end, getting nothing done, eventually just kind of breaking down because I couldn't get the work started. And this was actually on my birthday, coincided, my birthday coincided with this incident. It's not really an incident. It just coincided with like the assignment, which was unfortunate because it basically just ruined my birthday. And then the day after, I tried to get another start on it, and I got somewhere, to say the least. My dad actually helped me out in it because he's very good at the subject I was trying to do. So that was kind of helpful, but ultimately it took away a lot of time from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This was the 22nd to the 24th of October. So that really left me bummed down, and that was when I made that skin, struggles, the one that has like me crying. Yeah, so that's basically what was going on then. But then after that, things got a little bit better, but they didn't really improve that much because I had a lot of tests coming up in the week back from school, because this was at the end of October. So this was like the midterm that we always get for Halloween. But basically, I had tests coming up in other subjects I had to worry about, and that wasn't great either. So that kind of left me stressed out, and often it would take me a long time to get any editing done. So I kind of felt like that was just kind of time being wasted away. Especially since, as you know, I am getting very little in terms of views or subs on YouTube or on Twitch. And on some other ventures of mine, I haven't been doing great either. I mean, Minecraft skins, it's starting to look up. I am on 17 followers as of the 6th of November, but that number might be higher by the time this video goes up. I don't know. Hopefully it will be higher. But basically, like, that number is very low considering I've been making Minecraft skins for 4 months. Now, I don't know if you know really much about like the Minecraft skin sort of subculture, but on the Skindex, which is like the main site that people upload Minecraft skins, typically people will get like 10 subs, 10 followers rather, subs is on Planet Minecraft. They get like 10 followers in like the first day or like in very little time. But it took me 3 months to get to 10 followers. So that was a very slow progression. And now that it's starting to speed up a little bit, but I still feel like I'm growing very slowly when like the amount of followers I have, other people are getting that many followers every day. And it's like there's some people as well who are getting huge amounts of followers without even really trying. It's just that like they seem to have much better timing with uploads than I do. Because I think I'm having issues with like time zones. I tend to upload my skins very late at night where I live. So that coincides with like the late afternoon, early evening in the United States. But I'm not really sure if that's the best strategy. So anyway, like a lot of people have come and told me that my skins are very underrated, which is nice to hear. I kind of agree with that, but I don't want to sell myself too much. And I'm in Ireland, we can't do that at all. Can't be having notions or anything. But basically, yeah, I just was getting a bit bummed out by my lack of growth on Skindex, although that's starting to look up a little bit now. But one thing that definitely did annoy me is basically two of my skins got kind of stolen. You could put that stolen in air quotes now because they didn't really get stolen. They just got re-uploaded, and I was credited in the description, but the person who credited me in the description didn't credit me very well. They basically just put my name after like the show more option, which basically meant that most people wouldn't actually see the name, and I think that skin was new. But the thing is, the person who made those skins, each one got like, I don't know, something like 30, 40 likes each. And then my version at the time had like 15 likes. Now, as of the time I'm saying this, it's gone up by quite a bit, but it's still not as high as the other person's like count was. So that kind of bums me out a little bit, how I seem to be very unsuccessful. I know it sounds kind of entitled, and yeah, I could see why people would think that, but it is a bit disheartening when you see stuff go literally nowhere. I mean, I haven't had a new sub on YouTube in something like 2 months. So yeah, I'm not feeling great. But also, I just want to talk about like some of the content I've been making. So, as you probably know, I've been doing just Minecraft parkour maps, just playing them for a while, and I don't plan on stopping that yet, but it's been really stressful. Like, I haven't really enjoyed the Minecraft parkour very much. It's been very frustrating. A good chunk of the maps have stopped being fun by the time I've beaten them. So, like, Swap Parkour, which I didn't even beat because I had to skip like 5 levels. That one was quite difficult. That really wasn't great for my mental state. And then like Sprint Lab Rerun was completely unhuman in difficulty. Like there was no chance of me ever being able to beat that. Some other maps have not been quite as bad. Parkour City was a very good one, but it's a shame that that was kind of just before a really big break that I was taking because I was going on holidays to Spain. So I was basically forced to take 2.5 weeks out. But obviously that's not really a thing right now. But I'll have like hiatus. I don't even know if that's a word. Coming up in like, coming up to like the Christmas exams. That's when you could be worried about me possibly just taking a lot of breaks. But in terms of types of content, like I would maybe like to experiment a little bit, but the problem is the amount of planning that goes into that kind of thing is, really high. So like I would think about making building content or possibly making content about Minecraft skins, but I'm not really sure yet because I'd have to make sure I have enough ideas, and finding ideas could be really, really hard. So that is something I had to consider. And well, as for like PvP, if I can't do parkour, I can't do PvP. All right, that's just something I'm gonna get out right away. As for survival, I actually my very first stream ever was a Minecraft survival stream, but it was very unsuccessful. I didn't really like it much. Nothing really happened. It took me ages to find anything good. I think it took me like 30 minutes just to find diamonds. So, that was not great. So, I might try doing some other types of content, maybe doing some like rapid fire content, maybe even like memes or something. Maybe making, I don't know, like tier lists or something. Maybe a little bit of commentary as well, but I'm not really sure about that yet. All I know is I should probably look about diversifying from parkour because the parkour has been quite unfun at times. But for now, I still think I'm gonna do some parkour. Definitely, I like the next video series will be a parkour map. There's no question about that. But I'll still have to think a little further about that. But anyway, that's basically just been my explanation slash rant slash update about basically what's been going on. So if you are looking forward to seeing my next video, then you can subscribe. It will come out probably Friday, not next week, but like the week after is when it will come out. And I'll make sure I pick a good map that hopefully won't completely make me lose my sanity. Because a lot of the maps I've played have been well designed, but they haven't exactly been the most fun. And also they've been incredibly frustrating. So I really don't just want a repeat of that. I want to actually get some kind of progression. Because it's literally gotten to the point where I feel like I'm not even getting better anymore. So that's not really very nice. But with that, I'll just leave it off here. I talked about my issues at school and, what happened on Minecraft skins and what I wanted to do with my new content, which might come to fruition at some point, but I'm not really sure yet. All I know is that things have been a little unstable, but maybe they'll get better at some point. I don't know. I'm going to stick at it for now. I'm not ready to give up just yet. So anyway, I will see you on Friday. Well, actually, no, I'll see you on Wednesday. I'll probably start streaming the next map then. And by the time this video goes up, that stream will probably have already gone live. But I'm not really sure. Anyway, yeah, that's been my explanation slash rant slash update. I'll see you all then. Goodbye.